Hear that? Is that America cheering or a sausage patty sizzling to perfection? It's time to cheer for Egg McMuffin and fresh cracked eggs at McDonald's. It's time to wake up to the aroma of freshly baked biscuits and treat yourself to a real honest-to-goodness morning meal. Breakfast, it's on at McDonald's. Now get any breakfast sandwich for just $2. Available only through the app. Mobile order and pay available at participating McDonald's. McD app download and registration required.
At T-Mobile for Business, unconventional thinking means we see things differently, so you can focus on what matters most. That's why we've become the leader in 5G, #1 in customer satisfaction, and a partner who includes 5G in every plan, so you get it all. Unconventional thinking is better for business. Open Signal awards T-Mobile as America's fastest 5G network USA. 5G user experience report July 2021. Capable device required. Coverage not available in some areas. Some uses may require certain plan or features. See T-Mobile.com. For JD Power 2020 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards.
She was, saying, hey, I would tell myself, hey, be you more, be free. But then she started talking about, the whole, hey, okay, and then people that those church folk, hey, you're going to have to not listen to them because church folk, you can't try and make people, inform people, and shape people in the image and likeness of you. That ain't what it say. I said, ooh, that is what you said. That's what Miss Chi, can you confirm what I'm talking about?
I said what I said. I did say that.
Oh, yeah. Okay. You can't form, shape, okay? Form and shape people in the image and likeness of you. That ain't what the book says. I said she is correct. That is not what the book says. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, they was on it this morning. I'm telling you. It was on it. Mr. Samuel has been on it this whole week with his guests that he's been having on. I'm telling you. You keep that up, Mr. Samuel. My goodness. Yeah, okay, good bunch of people. They've been around Antonio a lot. Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it is. Grand Rising Law. Yes, I see you, sir. Come on. I see you.
Great rising.
Great rising. I see you haven't untwisted the locks just yet. You wait for
Yeah, you can see I got a little band going on, so it's almost time to take it out.
Uh-oh. You better get ready. Is that you laying them edges? That's what Antonio asked.
That's right.
He said, that's right.
It's so funny because someone's like, oh, I just thought that was just you being stylish. And I'm like, no, it's not. So thank you.
He said, Antonio said he just got on his, is it called Unforgivable? Sean John. Unforgivable. Okay. He just put his smell good on.
2 colognes.
He only put his smell good on.
Only wear 2. Sean John Unforgivable.
Sean John.
And then Brianna just picked me up something that I actually like. It's called Ocean Spray or something like that.
Not the drink? Ocean Spray? Come on, Ocean Spray. It's called something else. He don't know what it is. It's ocean something. It's got ocean in it, but yeah. Good morning, good people. Glad to have everyone on.
And I got on baby fat with a PH, okay? With a PH.
Come on. Law said he got on baby fat with the PH. Okay.
Good morning.
Okay, well.
Good morning, my friends. Friday meetings I also look forward to because I get to pour out a whole lot because I can't talk to you again until Monday. I look forward to Monday meetings because I got 3 days to talk to you. It gives me 3 days preparation. It's kind of like cheating. Yeah. 3 days I think about things and then I get to talk to you for an hour. First things first, Kathy Taylor, where are you at? Kathy Elizabeth Cartwright. Yeah. All right. When she get here, y'all let me know. She on? Okay, she got a mic. She probably doing push-ups or jogging or something. You know how she is. Nah, so, yes, go ahead. She's coming on the mic over here.
Okay, then I need to, because there was a thought that I had, Antonio, when it came to Kathy, because Kathy's now Zumba certified. She's, posted her certificate and everything.
She's what certified?
Zumba certified. So I had a thought process when it came to ATS?
Say less.
Okay.
All right, Kathy. She with me anyway. Kathy, a couple of things.
I'm sorry, I was trying to switch from my phone to my computer.
Oh, I got you. We appreciate you. I know that y'all don't know, but Kathy has negotiated with me. She hit me on my hand and said, "You gonna let my daughters in ATS?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." I said, "Yes, ma'am." Yes, ma'am. I have approved your demand for your daughters to roll with us. She punked me too, y'all, but I ain't gonna, I'm not gonna get sad about it. She let me know who run this, and I said, "Yes, ma'am." So that, yeah. When she leave, I'll be talking again. Also, what's up with these Zumba classes? It sounds like ATS got Zumba classes. It sounds like I need to work out something with you, don't I? Yes, you can go into detail.
We have a lot of students. Miss Kathy is certified. And my thought process was, well, we have ATS TV, we have the Business University, we have the Bureau of Dominant Speakers. We have so much other things, but the one area we have yet to tap into is physical health.
Yeah.
So maybe
look at God.
So maybe
I got it. Mute your mic. Kathy, I'll get with you sometime today or something, and we'll talk about how to put some ATS money in your pocket for all that damn dancing you do naturally. You understand? Look at it. Since you already like to gyrate, what my grandmother used to say, all that, you gyrate. Since you already like to gyrate and show off for them girls, that's what she would tell me. You got that jacket. You'll get out there and get sick, boy. Button that jacket up. Going out there, it's cold with your chest out. That's what she tell me. So since you already doing it, Kathy, we gonna go ahead and get you paid for it. You don't mind? Yes. We're gonna go ahead and get you paid for it. Meet our Zumba instructor. Now listen, let me tell you. Now I better be your first client because
we all gonna have
July
cake.
20th. You understand? Come July 20th, I need a 6-pack. You understand? I need a whole 6-pack. July 20th. Well, I'm just, somebody gonna give me a 6-pack.
What type of beer you drink?
I don't drink no more. I stopped it.
6-pack. Get it 6-pack.
Oh, okay, 6-pack. Yeah. I started drinking the beer. It gave me a gut. Yeah. As soon as I get my 6-pack though, I'm going back to it. Oh, as soon as I get mine, I'm gonna act like Grace. I'm gonna work out just so I can eat what the hell I want. I want a triple fudge, triple caramel, triple whipped cream brownie. Yeah, on top of a.
Don't mess with the beer. Beer is like bread. If you want to stay sexy, stay away from it. It's yeast.
Okay. You sure right. Well, I let it go. I drink these now. I actually, when y'all saw me pick these up, this actually replaced beer for me.
How does that taste? My neighbor tried to give me. I thought that was water.
It is water. It's fantastic. It's carbonated water. It's the strongest out there. It don't even lose. I opened this hours ago. You heard that? It still sounds like it got Coke in it. Yeah. It's strong. It's strong. Because I realized I like the beer just for that carbonation. There's that carbonation. And I didn't want soda. And so this actually replaced beer for me. So there you go. Now, Deanna. No, back to Kathy. I was coming to Kathy regardless of the singing. So Kathy, me and you talked yesterday. That stuff that I told you I was going to do for you yesterday, that's what we do. Plus, yes, ma'am, your daughters. Is Kathy under you? No. Kathy under Monica. All right. Where's Monica? You there?
Of course I'm here.
Outstanding. Get with Kathy later and just, you just coordinate with her and then enroll her daughters. And and go ahead and put them, like give her the Kathy treatment. Let them know that Kathy has already paid for it. You understand? Okay, you got me, Monica?
Yes.
Let them know Kathy has already paid for it, and they can get on the live calls too, should they choose to do so.
Perfect.
My baby girl is on already. She don't want to show her face. QUI, Queen. That's my baby girl.
Where's she at?
She don't want to show her face.
Oh, there she go. Oh, there it is. She don't want to show her face. We be seeing the pictures on the gram. Or
Good morning,
on Facebook
everybody. Anyway.
Good morning. Oh Lord, she lively like her mama. Good stuff. Good stuff. And Chiquita, just so you know, this shirt is pink. Nah. See, it's Salvi. I don't know all them colors. This is pink. You understand? It's pink. The L on Levon Square is pink. My guns is pink. You understand? All that stuff. I don't know these colors. I know 5 colors. 5 colors. All right. This wall is red and orange. Red and orange. There you go. I know 5 colors. I ain't got time for that. I know 5 colors. That's it. Maybe 6. I don't know them other colors like y'all. Okay. But I take the trash out on time. I don't leave dishes in the sink, and my feet don't stink. Okay. Yeah, my feet don't stink. So there you go. Yeah. I had to. You want to tell them how I had to hook you? You want to tell them how I hooked you up?
Okay. So when Antonio says he doesn't know pastels, we 100% don't believe him, because Wednesday I know how to put makeup on, but I don't know how to put makeup on because I don't do makeup. And he asked me, he said, well, do you want me to fix your eyeshadow? I was like, well, I mean, if you want to, is that this? Because women, y'all know what I'm talking about. Right under here, it's like a little dark. So when I always have a tendency to go with dark colors for my eyeshadow as my base. So I had dark eyeshadow on, which made me look like I was walking around here looking like a raccoon because I had the dark under here, then all this was dark. I didn't say all that. No, you didn't say all that. That's what I said. And when he did my eyeshadow, I went back and I looked and I was like, oh, so that's what we're doing? Because he knows how to do it. Oh, he knows how to do it because he knows how to use pastels, like the pastel paintings and all of that. So when he say he only know 5 colors, we sit here like we don't believe you, because if you knew, I opened up my eyeshadow. He said, okay, I already know what I need. He started off with a base color. How you know all that and you don't know pastel? You don't.
You mute your mic. You mute your mic. No, I don't know colors. When I can draw very, very well, and I paint. I used to have an extraordinary gift as a kid. It skipped over to my children. I stopped using it. Both mine, or at least my boys, are old enough that they draw very well. They draw very well. And I've been pastel painting or pastel drawing, depends on however you want to say it, since the 3rd grade. So makeup is simply pastel, and you're the canvas. So I can arch eyebrows because I know how to draw, and I can do makeup because it's pastel. That's all it is. Yes, I do.
All right.
My favorite.
You're among friends. You can tell us that you use eyeshadow and eye makeup. It's all right.
Well, you know that too,
and I, people's makeup in high school.
I took theater. I took theater too. I know how to do makeup.
And then, did y'all see Law on his catwalk? I can't. I need to. Law, you need to teach me, sir. So I want to get out there. Yes. Yeah, them women walking. They shouldn't even been in the video. They shouldn't even been in the video. They should just let Law do it all. That's all right though. Anywho, let me see. My cousin Flip. Okay, cool already. So I got me and Ashley was discussing some stuff last night on some new equipment she just turned me on to. I was checking it out. Now, so we got her straight. Monica, make sure, don't even enroll them in the current software. It's not even worth it. Just have them on the live classes. Just have it to where when we do the major upgrades, then put everybody there, which brings me to Christine and the rest of y'all, okay? In about 30-ish days, I will be moving y'all to a new success system, okay? That is exactly what you desire it to be, also some upgrades. Here's my goal that I want Jerry to be able to sit back, look at his team of 1,200, click on one of their faces, and Jerry sees name, email, and phone number, so Jerry can establish a relationship with someone in Wyoming who has just brought in their first person, and Jerry wants to congratulate them. That's what I'm saying? This is yes, 2021 is the year of scaling. And it's not just ATS scaling, it is also Vanessa scaling. Y'all understand me? Mm-hmm. This is what this is about. Okay, cool. So that's the second thing on my agenda. So just be ready. Christine got like 15,000 of them. Be ready for that. Also, next on my agenda is Christine herself. Christine needs to get with either you or Monica Grace or both at the same time. She needs some training. That's all I'm going to say about that. Monica knows what I'm talking about. Okay?
I got it, yeah.
It's all right. Yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. We're going to elevate Christine a little bit for all her hard work. And y'all unmute y'all mics and clap for her, please. I appreciate it.
Yes.
There you go, Christine.
Yes. Well deserved.
Yeah.
Well
Way
deserved.
to go, Christine.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, absolutely. So we're going to make sure that she has an opportunity to do some opportunities. Okay? Outstanding. Phil and Susan, y'all need to, so now we're on to the CRM. I got your feedback, Jerry. I haven't hooked anything up to leads right now, but I got you. Once we start all that, y'all supposed to be getting familiar with it. But Phil and Susan, as promised, you, your wife, and Pam Norris, that CRM is your CRM, as promised. Okay? So go in there and play with it, because that's how you will be running your thingamabobbies. All right? Whatever you want to do, that's what it will look like and do. And sometime later today, Grace got it written on the board, you and Susan will have admin privileges. So you'll be able to you'll be super users. You can run your clients, bureau, whatever you want to do that is yours as promised. No, go ahead, Phil. No, go ahead. Go ahead. You're more than welcome.
Well, I didn't even know I had a thingamabobby.
No doubt. And then very, very soon I will. Yes, I saw your email, Ashley. We're definitely gonna talk. I saw your email. Unless you want to do it now. Just unless you want to do it now, it'd be good training practice for them. But if not, we'll me and you will catch up. Let's see if we can catch up with Ashley today. Unless you want to go ahead and out there and just say, some stuff on here right now. But yes, that is you all's on the board, right? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and then Pam Norris too. I made y'all promises. I keep all my promises. That's one of them. The people like Phil and Susan, what is mine is theirs, and you have all of that. That's yours. That means log yourself in, okay, and play with it, because as an admin, you will be able to see when people log in and how, and their last login. This is how I know y'all will be logging in and stuff like that. And I saw when Jerry logged in. But all of it will be hooked up to our leads, everything, and most of your communication will come from there. Please believe that. Please believe that. Yes.
The man from yesterday has logged in.
Who's that?
Daoud.
Oh, yeah, I heard about Daoud. put that spell on y'all yesterday. Yeah, with his fine self. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, y'all better thank Law for Daoud being here with his little fine self. Now, where is Law? Did his phone disconnect? Oh, okay. Okay, he's on the subway. He'll come back here in a little bit. Now, so I covered the CRM. I covered the let's go back to the success software. Your software is now called Success Software. That has been coined by Deanna. She typically comes up with fantastic things like that. And you should be expecting a major overhaul very shortly. I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? A major overhaul shortly. I would say March 1st. I like doing stuff like that. I'll just tell you March 1st. So if I come out with it tomorrow, that's cool. I like to under promise and over deliver. So March 1st is what I'm gonna tell you, right? March 1st. So I'm gonna tell you that is my goal there is I have two main agendas there, Jerry. It's two. I want it to be more sales funnel-y. Okay, that means that I want you to be able to throw your link out there, not just independently. Basically, I'm just going to invent a new way to do an old thing. It'll happen when it happens. You'll see. It's if I explain it now, no one's going to be. You have no concept of what I did because it doesn't exist. But just know I'm doing something that doesn't exist. That's agenda number one, is to make sure that can happen, but it's too much to explain without you having a basic concept of what I literally just invented. Secondly, I wanted to make sure that as we scale, you have a sense of ownership with your success team. You understand what I'm saying? Like I didn't want to just, and this is powerful, what I'm about to say. Anybody who gets it, gets it. I didn't just want to share 50% of the revenue, Jerry. I also wanted to share 50% of the data. Somebody. You just got to get it to get it. No, nobody shares data. Nobody shares data. Okay, nobody
Antonio?
shares data. Yes, sir.
To point out how valuable data is, everything is free on Google because they get paid based on their data.
That's it. There you go. You can't get a better example than that. So I wanted to make sure that as Tanya trusts me and the team and builds her own team, that she is not just rewarded with income, but she is rewarded with the data that her team has produced. Okay. You understand? Now, you won't get all the data because I don't want to go to jail, right? But you will get, what is common, like name, number, email, so you can establish relationship. How does that make sense? You have someone like Phil. Because Phil is going to know what to do with his data. Phil will have everybody take the Marcus Buckingham challenge with his data. And all of them go get a consultation with Phil. Phil knows what to do. When you know what to do with data, you can never have an economic disruption with data.
Since you brought up the Marcus Buckingham challenge, I couldn't help myself. One of the benefits of you offering it to people, and I said this, I think, last night at some point. How many of you took the Marcus Buckingham assessment and it made you feel good? Every one of you. Every one of you. So one of the benefits of telling people, say, here, I'm going to give you an assessment. And I know one thing for sure, when you take it and read what it says, you'll feel better. And God knows we all need to feel better during these times.
Amen. I find no fault with that.
Question.
I find no fault with that. Yes, ma'am.
Is that still free? I think I sent like 2 people to it and they sent me the message and said that it wasn't free. Do we know or no?
Well, this is the first I've heard of it, so I'll check it out.
Yeah, we'll check it out
Thank
today
you.
and let you know.
All right.
So let me just say this to all of you as a side note to that, though. If it's not, and I'm going to totally act like Antonio now. If it's not free, it's still worth it. Let me just tell y'all, okay? Just
Yeah, it's 15.
Go ahead,
It was 15. It was $15.
Yeah.
So it's similar to when is
No, that
when are
sounds
we-
like right, because that's what
when
I
is-
said, but I was checking.
Yeah, when is the promotion over for this? On the 24th?
It's 24th.
Yeah. So that's it. We're not going to be free after that, but we're still going to be worth it.
Well, if you can just go ahead and log this time down so I can take the little sound bite he just did and run that as a commercial. 8:23 a.m. You just, won't make that a sound bite. Absolutely. So that's that on the agenda. Deanna, storage. You have to, I need an account over there so I can start paying for all this storage. That means a few things. Y'all ready? Okay. It means that y'all should be in tune with a lot of upgrades vibing. I'm gonna say nothing else. But I gave you vibing up front. But you should know on the slick side that I'm up to something. I don't know. Y'all should know enough about me by now that I'm up to something. I'm always up to something. Okay? If it look like it is, it ain't, and it is, all at the same time. You understand? All of it. And I know ain't a word. Well, I think they actually made it a word, but this is a colloquialism. You can allow that for me, so it's all right. You should know that vibing is getting ready to look a lot like, yes. So just know, and when I just told Deanna, hey, create me an account so I can get all that storage, what does that mean? Might see if you can tell me what that means. See if you got
Video is coming in.
Aha! There you go. There you go. So you got all the video, live video, et cetera, plus more. Y'all understand? For me, 2021 serves two purposes: scaling up and monetizing more. Okay? Scaling. So if this is your first time at this meeting, if this is your first time here, this is the ATS private meeting in which we just literally, this was all private, but we opened up to the public so you can see how we just keep dominating even in the middle of a pandemic, economic disruption, and you can take all these ideas and steal them back. Go ahead, Phil.
I just got on marcusbuckingham.com and it says the gift of stand out. It comes out. So, and it says, please share this gift with those you care about. So just got on it.
It's free. Still free.
Thank
If
you.
you are, no doubt. So I'm going to address that. Deanna, what I just said was 2021 is a year of scaling up and monetizing even more. Monetizing even more. There you go. That's 2021. You all should be well, okay. There's so much that I'm doing. I'm just trying to give out too many secrets, but I will. Hustler always making moves. I don't know no other way. What are we referring to? Vibing. If you're not on Vibing, you should be. Here is Vibing. Vibing is my version of Facebook. So I'm a programmer, y'all, if you don't know this. Vibing, I took Facebook and LinkedIn. You know what? God dog it. I'll show you. I took three things and made them something. There's three. First off, don't build something that people don't want to get. You understand what I'm saying? Secondly, don't build something that isn't cool. So here's Vibing. It is a social media that's not available to the public. It's available to ATS. Ain't nobody worried about them right now. Now, you can invite your friends. I have no problem with that. anybody you know. So it could be fun for you. But it is Facebook, I suppose, with 100% organic reach. Man, what is taking all my resources? All right, so it's not. Oh, let me stop this on my resources. I am not. Now it's Google Chrome. Yeah, but let's see real quick. Hold on. See if I can get it to start moving. Anywho, it is Facebook with 100% organic reach. That means every time you post, you reach 100% of your audience. Because what am I doing? I'm sharing 50% of my wealth. I'm trying to make it work for y'all, okay? You get 100% of your audience. I took what is Facebook. Wait, what is LinkedIn? What is Facebook? What is LinkedIn, right? Oh, hey, happy birthday, Thelma. What is Facebook? What is LinkedIn? Oh, look, there you go. And so you got Facebook, got LinkedIn. Here's a marketplace down here. Groups, marketplace. You can sell your stuff, right? This was us just dominating. But I took, so there goes LinkedIn. That's LinkedIn-ish. Yeah, there's LinkedIn-ish for you. Okay, shout out to Christine who took advantage of that. She's a smart woman. And Samuel, look at that. Look at that. Not just that, though. Not just that. Because you're going to see Don't worry about this right now. Don't worry about this right now. And don't worry about this right now. Don't worry about this right now. And don't worry about this right now. Okay? That's that stuff that you don't need to know about. And this looks like Quora, doesn't it? Or Reddit. Anywho, y'all just got to catch it later. You got to catch it later. All right, you have to catch it on Sports Center, man, because you know what I'm saying. Because the live, y'all keep missing the calls on the live play. Catch it on the replay. When they talking about it. All right, catch it on that. Basically, it's our social media. It's called Vibing. It would be one of the coolest things out. There's no doubt about that. I'm not worried about that. But I could make it an app launch right now. If I tell the world 100% organic reach that doesn't sell your information, that doesn't use facial recognition because we ain't selling your information whatsoever, and that you can monetize your audience and sell them exclusive content. If I tell the world that, make it an app, get some of my famous, all I need is one of my famous friends to get on it. It'll take off on its own. Especially if I keep it invite only the way I do everything else around here, okay? The reason I'm not doing that is because the only person gonna get rich in that process is me. And, some Phil and Susans and stuff. There's not enough people, right? You understand? So the reason I'm not doing that is because the goal is to make people have to go to, what's Kathy? Queez. Make people have to go through Queez just to get to it. Now, Quee gets the growth. You understand? She gets the growth. And what's your other daughter named, Kathy?
I think she owns it.
She Quee on?
No, I'm talking about
the other daughter on? Oh, we got both of them on? Hey, all right. Yeah, Kathy demanded that y'all was going to be on. She told me, you better take care of my daughter.
Oh.
Anyway.
Kenyatta, we call her Yaya.
Yaya? All right. Well, Miss Yaya and Quee, we want to make sure that people got to go through you. So as you build a relationship with them, or you put them on your success team, you can establish that, monetize that, or they can help make money here with that. So that's why it's through the website only. After we get to a number that I've already predetermined, then I'll open up to the public. I'm just not telling you what that number is, but it could be kind of, you kind of have an idea of the number, because 760 days get to 7 million people, and that's phase one for me. Okay, I've got to tie them to the company growth. But not just that, my friends. Oh, go ahead, Kathy.
I got a niece on here.
You got a niece on there? That's your niece? Okay, good. What's happening?
Jay Yama, right?
I didn't even see. I got to scroll across. Oh, Jay Yama, right. Okay, I see you. All right, then. All right. Now, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
You broke.
I'm done. You're
you
fine.
broke.
I'm done. I'll do it one more time. I'll do it one more time.
We got music. This our
I don't know.
team.
I don't know.
What is
I don't
that?
know what you're talking about. I guess you'll find out at MExit. I don't know. I guess you'll find out at MExit.
Is that how you pronounce that? Candid?
Candid. I guess you'll find out at MExit. I guess you'll have to find out at
He's
MExit.
like, y'all better not tell anybody about that. Y'all better keep that quiet. I knew he'd break.
Okay.
So they don't know nothing about it, though. They don't know nothing about it. Can't get to it. Okay, good. Can't get to it. Don't know nothing about it. Look at that. Huh. Interesting. I guess you better be at MExit, huh? Tell them about MExit, Grace.
Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who were at the Dominate conference and you was like, man, that was everything. Y'all ain't seen that yet. Y'all have not seen anything yet. While the Dominate conference was dominating, yes, this MExit conference, y'all know Antonio doesn't do everything the same. No, it will be a lot of steps up from this Dominate conference. And early bird prices are still here until March 31st, I believe. Y'all know if you blink your eyes, March 31st will be here. Don't wait till March 31st to get your tickets. $45 for this type of conference that's happening with millionaires, billionaires, everything, okay? And plus members of our own family here will be on speaking as well. You don't want to miss this. And bring some people with you. Hey, either gift it to them or tell them, hey, you got $45. Come on, you spend that on food. Let's go. Come to this conference and get your life changed. All right? It's $45, y'all. Please don't wait. I'm going to just read what I put in here. The early bird ticket price for our MExit Middle Class Exit Conference is available. Confirm your participation by taking advantage of the current offer. Don't get caught paying more when you can save more. Tickets are only $45 for a limited time. Secure your space today. If you have not got your tickets, I'm going to tell you right now, okay? Me and Chris, you know how your parents, when they tell you stuff and you be like, you be like, oh, okay. They be like, all right, okay. When Antonio says, you grown though, that's what that means. All right, I'm done.
If I were you, I would find myself to the MExit conference to see all these new things that are happening around her. You understand? Because we not just helping y'all make money, or we not just creating 100,000 millionaires. We are inventing the new TikToks.
For those of y'all who've ever seen the Apple conferences and the Facebook conferences, when they come out with new stuff, you be like, oh, especially Apple, when they come out with new products, you be like, oh my God. Okay, you want to be at MExit.
Candid is just one of the new things that is already done. You understand? We'll see you in May so you can find out all about it. You understand? Did I make myself clear? Mm-hmm. Did I make myself clear? What's the Queen saying? We got music. All I can tell you is, my. Anywho, on my agenda as we keep on going. Yes, ma'am. Oh, okay. On my agenda, Chris, is he there? Yes. All right, then. So I know we are at your service with the things that you're talking about doing when you get in here. Also on my agenda is Dreamers. On my agenda is Dreamers. So can you make sure that I'm going to ask you about that? I want to try to do one of them joints a day or something like it, but let's do your agenda first. But every day I'm going to ask you about Dreamers. Okay?
That's actually part of it.
Cool. No worries. So we're gonna follow your lead, and then just know it's literally like, look, I'm not joking. I'm like, hold on. It's on my list right here. Dreamers, Chris, Deanna, 25, right? All right, create me an account. I'm literally going through my notes. Okay, so every day I'm gonna ask you about Dreamers, and we're gonna go. Dreamers is a new series that Chris myself are co-directing and producing. So productions in the house. Yes. 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 I've lent over some creativity, a lot of creativity to Chris. And Chris is producing and even directing a show with me. How cool is that? Cool is that? Shout out to you, Chris. And then I told him, you better make sure you take all the credit you can and let them know in Huntsville you shooting the original series for millionaires. Chris, is you gonna let them know, or you gonna be
That's
humble?
right. Let them know.
You're damn right.
No, that's right. No,
Let
that's
them
right.
know.
Don't be humble. Don't be humble. Can you write down? I believe that's Corinne, who maybe just got her ticket. Can we unmute our mics and clap for Corinne, who just got her next ticket?
Get it, Corinne.
Yeah, Corinne just got her ticket. So there you go. We're happy about you. We will see you at MExit, our developers conference. It's a developers conference that is also like Dominate conference. You just have to be there to see that. Just know that those who are at the MExit conference will have a week head start. That's all I can say. That's all I can tell you. That's all I can tell you. You are grown. Where's the week head start, Antonio? It's for Ricasa only. I guess y'all gonna find out.
At T-Mobile for Business, unconventional thinking means we see things differently, so you can focus on what matters most. That's why we've become the leader in 5G, #1 in customer satisfaction, and a partner who includes 5G in every plan, so you get it all. Unconventional thinking is better for business. Open Signal awards T-Mobile as America's fastest 5G network USA. 5G user experience report July 2021. Capable device required. Coverage not available in some areas. Some uses may require certain plan or features. See T-Mobile.com. For JD Power 2020 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards.
The level of connection you feel in your home dramatically influences your experiences there. Get the tools to control that connection in your communities with the first multifamily platform that unifies management and resident experiences to create smart apartments. Talk to a RealPage consultant today to see how your properties can meet the future of multifamily with the Smart Building Suite.
Guess y'all gonna find out. Anywho, let's keep on going down my list until I get to one of the main points. Grace, I've been meaning to tell you for 2 weeks. It's been on my list for 2 weeks. You're doing a good job with the happiness calls. Oh. Yes, we appreciate you. You have. You've done a good job with the happiness calls. And one of y'all, who called? Who I sent Ashley to? And one of y'all did a good job with Ashley. I think it was
Ashley
Monica. Did I send Ashley? Yes. Yeah.
She's been a member. She's remember Damali. You remember Damali? She's Damali's best friend.
Oh, okay.
So that's Damali's best friend. Okay.
I talked with her.
Yeah.
Well, somebody did a good job with it, is what I said.
So what I did, I spoke with her, and when I saw she was a member, I said, okay, well, who referred you? And she told me Damali. Oh, Mom, you know what? You have your success team leader. Her name is Monica. Let me three-word her on the call, and that's what I did. Yeah.
Well, good then. Good. Oh, she returned from Africa yesterday. Good stuff. Well, y'all did a good job with Ashley. Okay, I'm well pleased, and how you all have indoctrinated her into ATS. So shout out to all of you. She even sent the email, put our cards on the table. Is what I saw in the email.
That was a great email, by the way, because I read that. That was great, Ashley.
You read it? Yeah. So yes, me and Deanna will talk about it later today. There you go. Now, Queen said, I love Head Start. Girl, it's a good Head Start, too. Let me tell you, I ain't playing no games. I ain't playing no games at all. Let's keep on going down real quick to get all this stuff out the way. Now I can finally erase that, Grace. Finally erase that. Monica and Grace still owe me a presentation. I ain't erasing that yet. Y'all just ain't had a chance to give it to me yet. That's all right. Saturday's class, Phil and Susan, new class. Yes, new class coming up. Full support for everything. Is there an opportunity to find a date yet? Not a date, a start date and a time.
Yeah, we're working on that. We'd like to hear some feedback from people. Is Saturday a good day? I think Friday nights it's available. I look at our schedule, but we picked Saturday because it was wide open. And if somebody could tell us what times they would, give us 3 times they would think first, second, and third choice.
Either Friday evening, Eastern time, or Saturdays. I don't know, Antonio, if those are okay for you.
Oh, you talking to the audience? So audience, friends of ours, yes. Friday
Saturday
evening or
morning,
Saturday
9
morning?
o'clock. Saturday morning, 9 o'clock.
All right, we got Saturday morning. She said 9 o'clock, so that meant since he's in Central Texas, we're going to assume she meant 10 Eastern. All right. Who else? Come on. Would it be a good day for a live class? Well, let me give you some information. Phil, can you give some information about the class? And then that'll help them.
Well, the book is called Time Collapsers, and I don't have it. Wait a minute, I might have it near here. I'm working on my piles, but it's a combination of.
Deanna, turn off your thing.
There it is. Deanna, have you had a chance to look at the book?
Here it is. No, sir. I'm finishing the 10x rule right now, and then I will be on to time collapse.
Yeah, it's a combination of Robert Kiyosaki, A Course of Miracles, and Think and Grow Rich, and The Law of Attraction by Esther and Jerry Hicks. It's taken everything that we're talking about, literally put it in one place, and he's got a process there to help us have time literally collapse. That by following this process, you get more done in less time.
Ain't nothing wrong with that for sure.
Yeah, anybody else has read it or been exposed to it that can chime in and give us what they think of it?
I never read it, never heard of it.
Yeah.
I'm just into it, but it's really cool. It's everything you just described, basically. He teaches taking the process of and just collapsing everything down so it happens faster. Basically, it's a really neat idea.
Hey, Antonio.
Yes, ma'am.
It's Vanessa. I just wanted to add to in one of my courses that I plan on teaching, managing your time does allow you to have time to do more things. And it's a matter of setting up a system and organizing your life from the space which you live in, like your home, your children, when you cook dinner. It's those types of organizational skills that sheds light on that kind of,
Yeah. Well, time's really an
management piece.
Yeah, time really is an illusion. It really doesn't exist. If you were in space, would there be time? Because time is based on the rotation of the Earth and the Earth revolving around the sun. So if you're in space, there's no rotation and there's no revolution. And I had somebody explain it to me the other day that I thought just made so much sense. When you're 2-year-old, time is like driving 2 miles an hour. When you're 20 years old, time is like driving 20 miles an hour. When you're 69 and a half years old, time is like driving 69 and a half miles an hour. And I think that's a good way to explain how we process time.
Yeah. Time is most certainly an illusion. But we talked about that here before, without a doubt. So let me throw a bunch of stuff out here real quick. I sent a bunch of stuff in chat. We're getting some really good feedback to where y'all will be able to make us informed decisions sometime after all this data comes at them. Who, besides Charmone, who all has a religious service on Saturday mornings? Right. Okay. No, you. Anybody else? Religious service on Saturday morning?
I do. It's called day job.
Day job, yes. That is. You serve the Lord your God, T-Mobile. Yes.
Wait, someone's still having religious meetings? Where? I would like to go.
Oh yeah. On Saturdays, just no doubt. Even ours is on Saturdays. So let's see. So we got Charmone. Vanessa, was you going to say something? Oh, you got yourself muted.
I do have a commitment on Saturdays, but I can sort of maybe do one Saturday, then chime in to Phil's on another Saturday.
Oh no, yeah. Well, we just talking about
the
the
9
time
a.m.
collapsing training.
Okay,
Yeah,
the
we
9
just talking
a.m.
about that. Mhm,
Okay.
mhm.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. And then, of course, we're not looking for 100%, y'all. Some of you just have to catch on the replay. This is what it is. Some of you have to catch on the replay. Grace, won't you scroll down that chat for me and find some of these? You got a whole bunch of stuff that came. You got Saturday 2 I saw. It was a bunch of stuff that I saw. Samuel, while she's doing that, are you telling me that your meet and greet once a month is on a Saturday? You and Tanya? You got yourself muted.
It was every Saturday. It was every Saturday, but I decided to move it to once a month now because a lot of people have a lot of stuff to do on Saturdays. And the way that I see for future how we will build, that won't allow people. The meet and greet is like, what's their vision, what's their purpose, what's their goal, and how we can help them with ATS as we're over here in this community, even though we're still part of y'all, period. But so they may see somebody in the store or something and know, oh, that's my colleague, whatever. So they can know who's who.
No doubt. Okay, good. All y'all did is actually giving me a good idea. I haven't said that yet. I like to let information just come. Thank you so much. Go ahead, Grace. Tell me all that stuff is in ringing in my ears.
Okay. Yasmin suggested Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern. Daoud suggested Saturday at 10 a.m. Central, which is 11 a.m. Eastern. Levon suggested Saturday at 1, which is 2 p.m. Eastern. I think I saw somebody said Sunday with a question mark.
That was Corinne, I believe.
Yeah, I believe it was Corinne, and that's all.
All right, I'm thinking, this is every Saturday opportunity. This is every Saturday opportunity. And Phil, before you say what you're going to say, what's the, well, we know the structure of the class is because we know enough about you, but we're looking at an hour and a half.
Yeah,
2 hours.
I like it. I like an hour. I just think, you can only endure as much as you can absorb. And maybe Friday night. I didn't know Friday night might be an option for some people.
Well, you know what I'm thinking? I haven't. Well, let me get what you want to say first, and then I'll tell you what I'm thinking. I'm thinking move Let's Talk Tuesday and put the class there. That's what I'm thinking. Everyone seems to be available at that time. Tuesday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, right?
And then that rolls right there. And that rolls right into somebody giving a 25-minute presentation.
That's right. As long as you're okay with an hour. Or we can even start at 5:30 and get it.
Yeah, I like that idea. To Coach Chiquita, I like that idea.
Yeah. Okay. Chiquita says she likes it. All right. So let's go tentatively, or let's do Tuesday 5:30 to 6:55. Right. And it probably won't take all that, but you got the whole meet and greet thing. Right. Exactly. Let's do Tuesdays 5:30. That's Central Standard Time. We're talking about, everybody.
Right.
Yeah. See, look, and everybody's saying sounds good, like that idea. So there you go.
See, that's why you're our fearless leader.
Thank you. Yeah, I like it because I'm looking forward to being a student. I've never heard of. I have a good idea what time class is, but I never heard of the book. But just a description with all three of those influential ideologies merged into one thing. I like that. That's right on time for me. And it sounds like that this is going to be continuous, not just even when the book ends, you just start over. This is something that has limited application here. Absolutely. Yeah. I like it. Tuesday, 5:30. You got that now?
Yeah, and while we got everybody giving us feedback, would you want to start this Tuesday, or do you need a little bit more time to get the book?
That's a good question. I can tell you, Deanna bought the book for all of us. I know that for sure.
Okay, so you guys just
Jerry has his book. Yeah, Monica. Oh, yeah. Deanna bought the book for the whole everybody. And so let's do it this way. Who got it? Chiquita just got it. Just order her book. All right, good. What's today? Friday? Amazon's pretty good. Shucks, you got enough to have a solid conversation, Phil.
All right, let's do it this Tuesday.
All right,
Wait, let me
this Tuesday, 5:30.
Susan.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
Susan, unmute yourself.
That's good. I like it.
Thought I got in trouble there for a minute.
Look, that's for both of us. We're both saying that's for both of us. Yeah, that's for both of us.
He gets in trouble a lot.
I was born in trouble.
Yeah, he had to get adopted like me. He was born in trouble. It's a bunch of trouble. Good stuff. Yes, go ahead, please.
This author, O'Keefe, he is the father of 7 children. So he knows something about time management, I'm sure.
I just had a quick question for Mr. Phillip and Susan. When we start Tuesday, are we doing like 2 chapters at a time or 1 chapter at a time? So that way, for those who have the books, we could already have started reading and have the chapters ready.
Well, let's start off with 1 chapter at a time.
Works for me. Thank you.
Remember, I was in the 10% of the class that made the top 90% possible. So I graduated with a 1.3 ACUME. I only needed 1 point to get out. I overachieved by 0.3 of a percentage point. Thank God for choir.
Now I have one request, and it's fantastic. It's a super duper win request. It's awesome. It really is. It's awesome. If I say so myself, Deanna, it's like it's not even a request. It's a do this. I want you every week. So every Tuesday, that clip goes to the writing team. Every Tuesday. Okay. Every Tuesday. And then get sent to Phil and Susan. You understand?
All right now, come on.
There you go. So, whatever you do with it is on you. But I know you gonna have it. You understand? You gonna have it.
Just off the top of my head, after we look at it, make it available to the students.
There you go. There you go. Fantastic. And that's be a whole section going on there. Yes, I like it. I love it a lot. So there we go. We got that down? All right, every Tuesday, so now what I kind of done is basically I got Deanna. So it's Ibrahim over it, and I got Deanna over that. So it's fantastic. There's a good system happening to where it's moving seamlessly to benefit for everyone. Ashley says she has her book, or we have our book, so that's good. All right, so we got enough to have a good, solid conversation. I would tell you all this, as I have done this for quite some time, the more you read, the better the conversations will be. I will tell you that. If you read, the better the conversation would be. Now, Phil has enough skill to facilitate, so if you don't read, if you play hooky and don't read when they got busy, you'll still be able to participate in the conversation. But trust me, reading will make this a lot better for all of you. And I'm looking forward to doing a lot of stuff. Just order hers? Good job. And then someone else just got their ticket too. Prophet Jerry just got his MExit conference ticket. Repost that link out there so get that. Come on, Samuel. Let me hear from you. This is the last thing we're doing for the day because I don't want to overstep this.
Okay. Being that you've been around Joel Osteen, your theology and stuff, right?
Right.
I'm trying to word this correctly without letting me get in the way.
You're all right. You can just word it. It's all good.
So these religious mindsets with, if you follow obedience, because I didn't have somebody send me that this morning. If you follow obedience, the money will follow you. But something I said this week, I said, okay, I get that. But David still got blessed, even though he was a whore and killed somebody's husband, you know, and then you have people taking their armor, like trying to be like Saul and slap it on David to go kill Goliath. God gave somebody their own purpose to kill stuff in their life. Stop trying to slap your afterbirth on folks. So instead of looking at it like the books that T.D. Jakes wrote, Joel Osteen, Noel Jones, Paula White, Joyce Myers, they all was under somebody. Why do they try to put a chokehold on their people and look at, and I know what some of them looking at it like, oh, they paying for these classes, they could be given to the church, but if they look at it, they're getting enhanced where they can come back and bless the church. T.D. Jakes had a spiritual father. All these people had spiritual fathers, but they wrote books. Like you're talking about, you'll get money as long as you do what God say, but guess what? T.D. Jakes do movies. He got books. All these different people that do these different things, what is it with that mindset that you stay obedient, God will bless you, but yet you lost your church? How you gonna tell me about, like, come on now. You was obedient and lost your church. Maybe you need to write a book about that. Maybe you need to go out here and do some Zooms and charge people for that. Come on now.
You ain't lying.
Please
you ain't lying. I got you. All right, so there's a lot there. So this is we'll end with this now. There's a lot there. Let's start at the beginning. Okay, let's start at the beginning.
Antonio?
Yes, sir.
Before we end, Prophet Jerry, are you still there?
Yeah, I saw him.
Yes, sir.
He's there, and there you go. And he just bought his book and got a MExit conference ticket. Good job, Jerry.
Oh, okay. Well, Prophet Jerry, I'm trying to find you on my screen so I can look at you because I want to point something out. There you are. Probably give me a big smile, Prophet Jerry. You don't smile enough, brother. You got a dynamite smile. You got a killer smile. You smiled earlier today, and it just lit up. You just lit up when you smiled it. So I'm just suggesting you need to smile more often because you make a difference with that smile.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Wait a minute now, Prophet J. Wait a minute now.
Smile when you say that. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Jerry.
There you go.
That made my day. There you go. Thank you, Mr. Antonio.
There you go. There you go.
Adorable.
No, yeah, I was just gonna say, make sure you receive it. Yes, I was gonna say, make sure you receive it. Old folk in Texas say, "Don't nobody compliment you. They ain't got to now. They ain't got to do that." So when they do that, no, she was just saying it was adorable. It was adorable. Yes, outstanding. I'm with you. Look at her smiling out. Look at her. yeah. No, that's good. No, Phil is absolutely right. He's absolutely right. Let me first say, before I address Samuel and his heathenness that he got going on, let me first say that I am well pleased. I'm well pleased at all of you and all your growth. I'm well pleased to be your leader. Leaders like you are very selective of who you have in your life, especially in any position of leadership in your life. So I do not take that lightly. And all of you being black sheeps, you are crazy anyway. And so you have that BS radar that's at 100 at all times. All y'all can smell BS. Look at Jerry. Jerry with a G. His face is like, you sure right. Y'all BS radars work all the time. You understand? Yeah. You could smell a con man a mile away. Let me tell you. You sure can. You sure can. So I just wanted to say thank you, honestly, for all of that, which leads me back to Samuel. Obedience has nothing to do with money. Mm-hmm. Being in harmony with the laws of success is where money comes from, okay? But money itself doesn't exist. In order to say obedience comes from money, in order to say, when people say things like, if you be obedient, God will give you the money, Steve. they're acting as if there was a United States or a Bank of England in 400 BC, right? You know, when these things were written. No, there were no treasury notes when people were, we're not thinking, you know, we're taking something written in 5th century BC and then immediately going to 21st century application, and that's not what that was about. That's just not how you interpret something from 5th century BC. Know that no matter what your religious texts are and how sacred they are, and all of them are sacred, and I respect all of them, they weren't talking to Jacqueline. Do you understand? They weren't talking to Vanessa. They weren't talking to Antonio. They were talking to the people that they were talking to in the 5th century or the 2nd century or whatever that is. You understand what I'm saying? But the first thing we need, it's called hermeneutics, is what I'm talking about. The first thing we need to do and respect real quick, yes. She wants to say something.
I just wanted you to repeat for me. Did you say obedience does not?
Obedience has nothing to do with obedience has nothing to do with money. If that was difficult, let me say it again. Obedience has nothing to do with money. The most obedient, kind, devout, sacred, give your shirt off your back people on planet Earth is the people who raised y'all. If you are a baby boomer, you don't know nobody more honest than your parents. Don't fool with me now. That whole dang on generation. If you 50, the people who raised you did exactly who.
Yes.
Who is more? Let
Come on,
me just talk to
Antonio.
black people. Yeah, let me just talk to black people just for a second, y'all. Who more obedient than a slave?
Come on, Antonio.
Let me just. You know what I'm saying? Slaves ain't had no money. That was severe obedience. Well, let's just, let me take it out of slave. I want to make everybody uncomfortable. But that's a good. Who's more obedient than the slave? The people who raised y'all. My parents. Not me. My generation, we crazy. The generation over there, they crazy too. But y'all had some common sense. Back in the day, y'all shook hands, and ain't nobody lie about that. Am I lying, Vanessa? You shook hands. That's what it meant. We ain't need no contracts. Somebody said they was gonna do this for Jerome. That's what was gonna happen. Jerome still act like that right now. Jerome said, "I'm gonna pay for the funeral." That's what Jerome gonna do. I'm gonna pay for the funeral. Ain't no sense in arguing. So obedience, that didn't translate to money, because the most obedient and just nicest people on planet Earth raised y'all, and they ran them into the ground. And I'm not lying. Come on, these people clean. Your mama and daddy and grandpa clean toilets so you can go to public school. Well, what's more obedient than that? Money doesn't transfer. Obedience doesn't transfer into money. See, here's the problem with mine. The reason why millennials, the reason why we act the way we act, which isn't bad at all, y'all just let the media tell you that. The reason why we don't have the money problems that y'all have, but we got money problems because the government fixes it that way. They make sure we don't get no jobs. You understand? They make sure we get student loans. They ain't do that to y'all. They do that to us. There's millennials out there with student loans. You understand? They did that to us. But we looked at what they did to our grandmother. And I'm not going down like that. You understand what I'm saying? So we don't buy houses till we 50 because we watch what they did to y'all. You understand what I'm saying? Obedient money. Here's what happened to my generation. I've said it out loud once before, but never recorded. But I'll tell it to y'all now. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna just tell you the problem. We watched my people, I'm talking from a black perspective, go fight for equal rights. That ain't do y'all nothing. Jerome, whole generation went out there and fought for equal rights. Y'all forgot to fight for money. And all they did was legislate you with those equal rights right out the money. And now we paying for it. This is why millennials act the way we act. You understand what I'm saying? Because you went fought for something, and even if you take it out of the black perspective, still, y'all went out there and fought for Social Security and unions. You unionized. They ain't got nothing to do with money. They took your Social Security, your 401k doesn't mean anything, and they promise you a forever retirement, and you find out it lasts for 13 years. The obedience, don't let nobody tell you to be obedient. I'm not telling you to have anarchy or follow rules or don't follow rules. What I'm telling you is laws of success. That's where money comes from. And it's not money you should be after. It is resources. Because what you going to do with the money? Buy resources. Mm-hmm. Right? Right? You got to get the money and then trade the money for resources. You can't eat money. You eat macaroni and cheese. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever it is your diet is. You understand? You got it. So in conclusion here, people who don't understand how to get money will always tell you not to go get it or wait on the Lord to go get it. So you have to be, and there's something I say, and I have said this record line, and I'm not sure where I got it from, if I just said it by accident one day, but I'll tell you too. I've never been told I'm doing too much by anyone who makes more money than me. I've never been told I'm doing too much by anyone who makes more money than me. If you make more money than me, I've never been told slow down, wait on the Lord. I've never been told you're doing too much. If you make more money than me. The only people who talk to me like that are people who make less money than me. Me said, I just heard this recently. There you go. They see God talking to you. Wait a minute. Powerful. What are you fighting for? Think about this for a second. When someone makes more money than you, I'm saying, I'm on the phone with Kathy yesterday. Kathy, let's get it. Hey, what you doing? I'm not saying slow down, wait on the Lord. I'm saying, what's your plan? Come on now. Come on. Think about that, y'all. So be careful when someone gives you money advice and they know what's best for you, run. Poor people always know what's best for people. Rich people want what's best for people. There is a difference. This is example. I sat back. It was on my list right here, Phil and Susan class. It was on my list. And I'll show it to you right here. I was just going down my meeting notes. Right here, it's a little small. You can't see it. But right here it says date and time for Phil and Susan Saturday class. You understand? Mm-hmm. It's right here. Boom. It's right here. And I was going to tell Jerry, this came from one of y'all meetings, no referral system for the writing system, but you won't lose any money, right? I'm just going to tell you that. But I ain't got to it. You know what I'm saying? Essentially, I want what's best for Phil and Susan. After receiving the data, Saturday wasn't what was best. This is what it is. If I knew what was best for them, that probably would have went differently. You get what I'm saying? When you want what's best for somebody, you got no ego. It's whatever comes. You decide there. Those people decide. And then, right, you move forward and you go whichever way you want to go. Go ahead, Phil.
Yeah, I've said this before, but first-rate people or highly aware people like to be around highly aware people because they know the same spirit that's in you is the same spirit that's in me. What I do to you, I do to me. People who aren't as aware like to be around third-rate people because they go, you know, I'm not as bad as they are. And they feel very uncomfortable being around first-rate people. And remember, money won't buy everything, but what it won't buy, it'll rent.
And I'm trying to rent everything. You understand? I'm trying to rent everything. There you go. So let's end this here. We got class today, right? Yes. Our next class is at 12 Central. I still don't know what I'm teaching yet. It's going to be great, whatever it is. The problem is, what's worse than procrastination is having too many options. The problem is so many different things have happened and so many different money things have happened. I don't know if I want to tell you about stocks. I don't know what to tell you. I probably should talk about
Bitcoin.
I probably should. Okay, I might. Does anyone have an interest in learning blocks? Okay, I need to get to finish the sentence. All right. Blockchain is cryptocurrency. I'm sorry, that's what you understand it as. Cryptocurrency. That's a bunch of yeses. Wow.
I do.
I've got our software set up to take Bitcoin payments. Okay. Yeah. Well, I've been working on Bitcoin and it's not Bitcoin. Bitcoin is one of them. Cryptocurrency. I've been working on that for 5 years, right? Yeah, for 5 years. It took me. I had you start the research on. You still got that research for me? Because I'm gonna need it today. On your old computer. I probably got it. I've been looking at blockchain for 5 years because it's the future. So I guess I'll do that. Are you into Forex? I am, but not the MLM though. Actually, it's first off, I typically just stay away from MLMs. If I don't own it, I don't do it. To be honest with you. 2, foreign exchange is simply a all liquid market, 24 hours, 7 days a week. And you can do that without having their software. Because they're selling the software, they're not selling foreign exchange. Can't do that. Update on Michael Tate is his ribs are healing. He had broken ribs, but he is back to work. He had a class with Law and Monica yesterday. Okay, yeah.
Don't make up a name.
Monica, I know. I was gonna say Jaja. Okay, yeah. Law and Jaja.
That's
yesterday. Right. Yes. Can y'all tell us about the class real quick? What did y'all like? What happened? Or did anything
it was
let
great.
them know what's coming?
Yeah, it was great. He was very he's very clear and concise with every step. He'll take you step by step. He has a presentation. He shares his screen and literally starts from the beginning, from scratch, as if you don't know too much, and he opens it up for questions. It's more of a engaging type of conversation. So it wasn't just him teaching and Law and I just sitting back. He was asking questions, and it's great information. I mean, some of that stuff I was not even aware of. So I'm super excited for this.
Yeah, no doubt. Of course, Law and Monica are people who paid for the 5,000. That means that they're learning how to do it themselves. Okay, that's why I started with these two first. Okay, learn how to do it themselves. Law, did you want to add in some input there?
Yes, definitely an awesome class thus far, and I like being treated as a dummy. Qualify me first, and then process me. There you go. So it's great in that aspect where you're learning about everything from the start of it, which was great. And like Monica was saying, I learned some things that I didn't even know about credit, as well as it also confirmed some things that I taught myself from being 18 and managing my own credit outside of what I've learned from my parents, which is most not to do. And it just confirmed those light bulbs. So I'm excited for this journey, and anyone else, come on.
Absolutely. Now, before I let Phil go, if you have paid, I got him reaching out to you first. All right, that's just common sense. Okay, I got him reaching out to the paid people first. If you have not, he will get with you. But him having this accident, breaking his ribs, he broke like 6 ribs.
Wow.
And that's a breathing thing, right? Yeah, that's a breathing thing. So you couldn't. That's a big. If you never had real problems, then you wouldn't get that. But that's what the holdup was. And you got to sit up and teach, and you need ribs for that too. Okay, so you need ribs for all this stuff here. Go ahead, Phil.
Well, you made me think of why I quit doing cocaine, because it wouldn't let me breathe. And I said, breathing's one of my 5. Breathing's one of my 5 favorite things. This stuff doesn't help me breathe. I can't be messing with this stuff. So it made me think of that. But
that was before me.
That was the good day.
I love it,
Yes.
Susan.
Yeah, after I met Susan, I didn't need that stuff. She was my
That's
high.
She took his breath away. She took his breath away.
Yeah, that was a very good play. Okay, number one, we know that law is an innovator. 2.5% of the innovator, early adapters, early minority. Well, Law and Monica are definitely innovators. And then I just looked at the book. We're going to be covering the first part of the book, the introduction. So for you students, you don't even have to read the first chapter. We're just going to cover the introduction on Tuesday at 6:30 our time, 5:30 your time.
There you go, introduction. So we will all have it read. Now, for sure, we gonna have it read. So when everybody else can't talk, we can keep the conversation going. All right, there you go. Good stuff. Good stuff. Introduction it is. Law?
Yeah, I just wanted to add one thing. For someone that actually broke their ribs, I would say he was in still great spirits. And I'm gonna tell you, high energy as well, which is amazing.
Yeah, no doubt. He's solid. So people have now. This doesn't mean I'm not treating you like, hey, if you didn't pay, you're gonna get last. And I'm saying, since he was out, I want to assure people, right, that you're okay, right? So if you paid, I would, hey, hurry up and talk to these people real quick, it's like that. And then he is going to the rest of the stuff. He is a fantastic guy, fantastic gentleman. Now, those who paid $2,500, this is the ATS Six Figure Club. If you're not familiar with it, it is me guaranteeing you get six figures in funding. Costs $5,000 or $2,500, $5,000 if you want to learn how to do it, $2,500 if you desire just to get it done. So if it's $2,500, you'll just be getting calls about your situation and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Things like that, right? Consultation, so to speak. What's happening? Updates on what's going on with you. But everybody's work is ongoing and being done, though. He didn't stop working. He stopped talking. If that makes sense. His wife is doing his finger and stuff, all the stuff like that. Cool. Last thing here. Don't let broke people tell you to be broke. Antonio T. Smith Jr. You can plant better. You can dominate. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you in a few hours. Y'all got stuff around here. Love you more. Grace, I need 3 of those boxes before you start making calls. All right, everybody.
Love you, fam.
Y'all have a good one.
Hi, I'm Pete. I'm an IT manager / superhero.
Pete, bad news.
What happened?
I put a very expensive latte on top of my car, drove off, and it spilled. It's bad.
How's that my problem?
Oh, my laptop was up there too.
Okay. That's why we use connection services to manage our cloud. Everything's backed up. I can access your stuff remotely. You won't miss a meeting.
I really wanted that latte, Pete.
For hardware, software, support, and empathy. For Pete's sake, connect with Connection.
The level of connection you feel in your home dramatically influences your experiences there. Get the tools to control that connection in your communities with the first multifamily platform that unifies management and resident experiences to create smart apartments. Talk to a RealPage consultant today to see how your properties can meet the future of multifamily with the Smart Building Suite.